Because if you're unhappy now, it doesn't matter how much money you've got, you'll just be an unhappy rich person. When I tell people about how to get hold of money, I tell people how to be happy, and everything else, trust me, just flies in the door. We can't buy time, and we're giving it away wholesale by answering things, answering emails, doing all the bits and pieces, and we ain't living in the now.
Hi Croz, back here again in the gardens in Bali. Just a question, what's wrong with competition?
Competition is incorrect and wrong in business because not everyone wins. If you're competitive, you tend to climb to the top of the ladder and then knock the ladder away so no one else can follow. If you're creative and all the time you can try and help people, you get a situation where everyone gets more. It's all about giving someone more in use value than you take for them in cash value. And all the time that you can do this, as well as says in the book, the ink and the paper that was used to produce the book may not represent the same value as the money you gave for it, but if you get benefit from the book and knowledge from the book, then it is a good value. So in all things that you do in business, try and make business a win-win situation so that everyone gets value out of it. In competitive business, you're only getting things on loan. You're obtaining money at the expense of other people, and that is never a good thing. And there are some people in this self-development industry that are more interested in feathering their own nest than helping other people. If I ever go down that road, I wish you to beat me over the head severely with a baseball bat, because I truly believe that if I help as many people as possible improve their life, my life improves along with theirs. If I help people to obtain money, I will obtain money. And if I help people create a good relationship with their families, then I create a good relationship with mine. So it's all really about sharing, and it's all win-win-win. And one thing that I do know about all this is that it is possible for every single person to improve themselves and obtain money, success and happiness, providing that they put everything into perspective. Everything into you can't just have one part firing, as we've talked about before. Once you get it all together, whether you're in a job you don't want, you can change your job. If you're in a business you don't want, you can change your business. Whatever you want, you can have. And the knowledge and the teachings are there to give everyone what they want. And it doesn't anywhere say you've got to be competitive.
And gratitude for what you have got is very important, isn't it?
Always. That is the connection with the universe. If you've got a piece of electric machinery and the cord's lying on the ground, it doesn't work until you plug that cord into the electricity. Gratitude is the cord lying on the ground. Immediately you're grateful for what you've got straight into the universe. That is your tube, that's your power from the universe, to be grateful with what you've got. And more than that, be grateful for what other people have got. Don't be envious. Don't worry about what anyone else has got. As I say in the talks, don't worry about how much money I've got. Only ever worry about how much money I've got if I tell you I'm going to share it with you. And then pay very close attention. But apart from that, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's so unimportant as what anyone else has got. It's all about you. Everything starts with you. Every single situation emanates from you. Happiness, success and wealth.
I notice here in Bali that the people working in the hotel are so happy and joyous and friendly, and yet they're station in life, if you like, and they're looking at the people that they're serving, there's quite a difference, but they don't seem jealous or envious in any way.
Yeah, but that's exactly what I'm saying, because if they're at peace with themselves, in fact, the people that are working in the hotels are the hierarchy. I mean, they've got great jobs. But we've discussed poverty. You can't dwell on poverty. You can't help people. All you can do is to give them hope. This country's in dire problems, but the reason is because the people are losing hope, because the tourism's going down, because of the threat of bombing, and etc, etc. So really what they've got to do is don't keep talking about bombing, keep talking about the good things of the island and drag it along. Give the people hope, and then they will build the island, and they'll build it all back. But they're all going around, a lot of the people are going around, oh, why is it worth it, why is it, not worth it? But they're not being given any hope. And a big chunk of money will not alter Bali's appeal to the outside world with regards it as a holiday destination. It's got to come from the people that are here. It's got to come from the people that are visiting, not being dealt a load of fear by the media, etc, etc. Once you get all those things together, the problem is solved. But it's all about training people and giving people hope. What causes poverty is people who have got no hope, and they can't get on the treadmill and try and better themselves, so they just stay where they are. And if you don't advance, it's like as a plant or anything, if you're not growing all the time, then you tend to wither and die. And that's what's happening with this economy. Unless someone can give them a real good injection of enthusiasm, the whole thing's going to just dissipate. Everyone you see moaning about what's not happening, instead of saying, hang on, let's get some good things happening.
If you're unhappy now, it doesn't matter how much money you've got, you'll just be an unhappy rich person. When I tell people about how to get hold of money, I tell people how to be happy, and everything else, trust me, just flies in the door. We can't buy time, and we're giving it away wholesale by answering things, answering emails, doing all the bits and pieces, and we ain't living in the now.